Hey, what's up YouTube? Today's video is going to be on how to obtain the Lady Death exotic submachine gun. I'm going to be telling you about all locations, basically anything you need to know about how to obtain this weapon. Before we jump into that, I want to go ahead and say like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to be doing a lot of how-to videos, especially on this game, but I will be doing other games in the future. But at the moment, I'm playing Division heavy, so I will be doing a lot more videos, but I'm also going to be doing giveaways in the future. So please go ahead and subscribe, click the bell so you can see that giveaway video pop up and you can enter as soon as possible. Alright guys, now that we have that covered, there are three things you must know about this. In order to obtain the Lady Death, which is number one, in order to obtain the Lady Death, you must have the New York Warlords expansion. You must have the New York Warlords expansion. If you don't, you cannot obtain this weapon. That's the first thing. Second thing, in order to obtain the weapon, you must kill a open world named boss in New York. Must kill a open world named boss in New York. You cannot be in a mission and get this weapon. You cannot do a bounty and get this weapon. Has to be a open world named boss. Third thing, named boss in New York only spawns every 30 minutes. So if you kill a named boss, you do not get the Lady Death to drop on that named boss, you have to wait a whole nother 30 minutes in order to get the next named boss. That's how that works. You have to wait 30 minutes. Alright, so now that we have those three key points out the way, there are three locations you need in order to farm this weapon. Those three locations are going to be Boathouse. It's a control point. It's going to be in the corner of the map over here. The second location is going to be Brooklyn Bridge. It's another control point. It's going to be towards the middle of the map. And the third location you would need is the Animal Shelter safe house. A lot of people use the City Hall control point as well, but it doesn't matter. You can use either one of these. They're both for spawn locations. They're both fantastic. First things first, at Boathouse, when you spawn here, there is a activity that spawns right here from Boathouse. This location here sometimes can contain a named boss. I'm gonna go ahead and walk there real quick and I'll show you. I'll cut back. Okay guys, I have made my way to that location. This is a location where an activity usually spawns. At the moment, as you can see, nothing has spawned here, but there are definitely sometimes named bosses here. Keep in mind, when you do this route, it's not going to always be a named boss there, but it is a high rate or a high chance of a boss spawning at this location. So I'm going to go ahead and hop to the next control point. Okay guys, I have made it. Went ahead and teleported to this spawn point here. I'm sorry, control point. The control point I'm at is called Brooklyn Bridge. I'm going to be showing you the route real quick. So when you're here, you're going to be going down this street here. The waypoint I just made here. Why is it doing that? I'm not too sure, but waypoint I just made here, you're going to be traveling down the street to this here. There are two activities here down this street. It's going to be 1 and 2 right here usually, but as you can see, it's not there at the moment because they don't always spawn. But this is going to be the route you take. So I'm going to get to this first waypoint here. Alright guys, I have made it to that first waypoint basically. This is the first activity here. What I usually do is I kind of scan, see if you see any named there at all. And as you can see, I do not at the moment. But yeah, this is that first waypoint. Let me show you on the map real quick. I just made it to that street that's right there. And this is that first activity I was looking at here. Now I'm going to just proceed down this street. Alright guys, I have made it to that point. I see a few. I do not see a named at the moment, but yeah, this is the next activity. By the way, I do recommend clearing these activities when you can. I know they may not have the name boss you're looking for, but I do recommend clearing these activities. when you get the chance. But yeah. But I'm gonna show you the second waypoint I'm at. Basically, I just walked down the street, and this is the activity we were just looking at. But yeah, I do recommend. Walking down the street and clearing out these activities, even though they may not have the name boss. But either way, I'm going to go and spawn at the animal shelter safe house now. Okay guys, I've spawned at the animal shelter safe house. Remember, that's going to be over here in the top right corner of the map. Animal shelter safe house. The route we're going to be taking is basically pretty much near the Shade Tech cache, not on it, but very close to it. So we're going to be about right there, I guess. That's the best way to mark it right now. But yeah, I'm going to be traveling there. When I get there, I'll cut back. Okay guys, I've made it to that waypoint. Go ahead and show you on my map right here. Pretty much right here next to that Shade Tech, as you can see. At the hill. Actually, I have found that name boss. He's actually at this checkpoint here. So yeah, usually in one of those 3 locations are pretty much where a boss or named open world boss is going to spawn. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill him, and I'll show you if I do get the Lady Death to drop. Most likely not going to, but yeah, I'll cut back after I kill him, of course. Alright, unfortunately, as you can see, I do not get him to drop it again, of course. But yeah, that's just that's the way farming is. You get it to drop sometimes, you sometimes don't. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, there's one thing I did leave out. There are 2 bosses named Adam and Eve. They have a very high rate of dropping the Lady Death. Their chances of dropping the Lady Death are increased way more than any other named boss. So keep that in mind. Out of all those 3 locations that I showed you, Adam and Eve typically spawn here at this activity. I've seen them spawn here a couple different times. I've only personally seen Adam and Eve once, but I've heard they have the very increased rate drop of the Lady Death. So keep that in mind. But yeah, guys, that is the video. Pretty much that's the best way to grind Lady Death at the moment. Please comment, subscribe, and like the video. Like I said, I'll be dropping a lot more how-to videos about the division, as well as keep an eye out for the giveaways I'll be doing in the future. All right, thank you for watching.